AI agents don't learn like traditional software. You can't just debug a few lines of code and fix their mistakes. They operate on probabilities, not hard-coded rules, which means their behavior changes depending on context, phrasing, and the quality of their training data. This makes human feedback essential. It's the bridge between your AI's training environment and real-world performance. Without it, the gap between how the AI behaves in theory and how it responds in practice will only grow. In this lesson, you'll learn how to use raia Copilot to review your agent's performance, correct its mistakes, and guide it toward more accurate, consistent responses. You'll see why feedback is the foundation for reinforcement learning, and how structured review turns an AI from a probabilistic responder into a reliable, expert-guided assistant. Unlike software bugs, AI issues aren't fixed once and for all. An AI's errors come from missing or outdated training data, weak prompts, or misunderstanding of context, not broken code. Even with strong training, performance gaps appear once the AI is exposed to real user interactions. The AI may improvise when it doesn't have the right data, miss key details in its answers, or lose track of earlier context in a conversation. Fixing these issues requires continuous guidance. Instead of rewriting code, you refine its instructions, improve its grounding data, and show it the correct way to respond over and over until it learns to adapt naturally. Reinforcement learning from human feedback, or RLHF, is the methodology behind improving AI during and after training. Rather than rebuilding your agent when it gets something wrong, you teach it through structured review. You evaluate its responses, decide whether they meet expectations, and, when they don't, provide a better version along with an explanation. Over time, these corrections shape the agent's behavior, making it more reliable in real-world use. raia Copilot provides a built-in framework for this process, so you can review conversations, give precise feedback, and integrate that feedback directly into the AI's instructional layer and training data. raia Copilot is where you take control of your AI's development. It gives you full visibility into every conversation, so you can see not only what the AI said, but the context that led to it. It uses a simple good, bad rating system. Mark strong answers as good to reinforce correct behavior. Mark weak or incorrect answers as bad, then enter a corrected response, select the reason it was wrong, and optionally add a comment. Every piece of feedback becomes part of the AI's learning history, informing both its short-term adjustments and its long-term training. This keeps your agent's improvement grounded in real examples from actual conversations. The process for giving effective feedback is straightforward. Monitor the agent's conversations in Copilot. Rate each response as good or bad. For bad responses, write the correct answer and tag the reason it was wrong. Save your feedback so the system can learn from it. The key is consistency. Frequent, high-quality feedback creates a strong loop between real-world performance and training refinement, which leads to faster and more reliable improvement. Understanding why an answer is wrong is critical for fixing it. In raia Copilot, you can tag errors to help guide the right correction. Bad training, the AI's answer is wrong or outdated. Fix by updating training data and retraining the vector store. Hallucination, the AI made up false information. Improve grounding data and tighten instructions. Incomplete answer, the AI answered but left out key details. Adjust prompts and provide richer examples. Out of context, the AI misunderstood the question or ignored prior conversation. Test for multi-turn coherence and adjust retrieval. Bad prompt, the user's question was too vague or unclear. Improve user prompting or make instructions more robust to poor inputs. By tagging issues accurately, you ensure the fixes address the real cause, not just the symptom. When feedback is built into your operations, the results compound over time. You see fewer hallucinations, better contextual understanding, and more consistent tone and structure in responses. In early testing, feedback identifies patterns of failure. In beta rollout, it improves grounding and structure. In live operation, it fine-tunes nuance and tone. During monthly reviews, it informs retraining and larger updates. Over time, your AI matures, becoming faster, more accurate, and better aligned with your organization's voice. To practice, load a recent or simulated conversation in raia Copilot. Read the AI's answer carefully. If it's correct and complete, rate it good. If it's wrong, rate it bad. Tag the reason and write a better response. Add a brief comment explaining the correction. This exercise builds the habit of giving precise, actionable feedback, the kind that drives measurable improvement in your AI's performance. Human feedback is how AI agents grow from functional to exceptional. Raia Copilot makes this process fast, structured, and easy to integrate into daily operations. Your role is to not only spot errors, but to understand why they happened, provide better examples, and feed them back into the system. The more consistent and targeted your feedback, the faster your agent will improve. The best AI agents aren't built once. They are trained, tested, and refined continuously through real-world feedback.